In this video, I'm going to be giving you some very simple tips that you should be using in your eBay dropshipping business to help you to make a lot more money. I'm going to show you exactly how you can increase your profit margins by up to 30% on every single sale you make in your eBay dropshipping store. If you want to learn exactly how you can do this for yourself, then make sure you watch this entire video. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for checking out my content. I really appreciate it. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Kirk Buchanan, and on this channel I teach people how to start and run businesses on the internet. So if you too want to learn how you can start and run a successful online business, then make sure to get subscribed to my channel by clicking the red button below my video and tapping on the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I release my new content. Alright, so with that said, let me show you exactly how you can increase your profit margins by up to 30% when dropshipping on eBay. So recently I had a very interesting conversation with a potential newbie eBay dropshipper. Let's call him that. Alright, so this person actually reached out to me. He scheduled a coaching call. So he wanted to have a coaching session so he could pick my brain basically and ask me all the pertinent questions as someone who is serious about starting an eBay dropshipping business. So we had that coaching call. We were on the call for about 60 minutes and he was asking a lot of questions, all good questions as someone who is new to dropshipping and want to have all the necessary information before he dive into his dropshipping business. Alright, so fine. So he was asking me about the tools I use and recommend, the software that I use and recommend. He was asking about virtual assistants. He was asking about what suppliers I use. And then he proceeded to ask me about profits. So he was asking me what kind of profit margins can he expect to make dropshipping on eBay, dropshipping from places such as Overstock, Walmart, Amazon, etc. So I answered. So I say, well, most eBay dropshippers who are dropshipping from these suppliers, we tend to price our items at about a 10% profit margin. So he got completely silent. Alright, so he was silent for a good 20 seconds and then he turned to me and he said that he was asking me basically if it was worth his while to actually start an eBay dropshipping business only to be making a 10% profit margin. So I looked at him and I said to him, tell me exactly how much profit margins do you think big corporations or big companies make on a monthly basis or even on a yearly basis from these businesses? And his answer was 40% perhaps. And I laughed because I know for a fact that most of these big corporations don't make anything close to a 40% profit margins. In most cases, their profits per year are in single digits. And I know this because I've worked before for a big corporation here. So most of the people who are looking at eBay dropshipping as a low margin game and who doesn't necessarily think it's worth their while to actually start an eBay dropshipping business need to understand business. So you need to fully take some time out to understand what is a good profit for a business like this to make. Alright, so a 10% profit margin is not bad. So that is basically what I am trying to say to you. However, I didn't get to exactly explain to him in that same breath that even though the profit margin on the front end, which means that's what you get once you make a sale, right? There are opportunities to actually increase that profit margin to up to 30% in some cases. And that is what I want to talk to you guys about. So first and foremost, let's cover that 10% profit margin that you make on the front end when you sell on eBay. So the easiest way to do that is when you're using the DSM tool. And this is the tool I recommend for people dropshipping on eBay. It's what I use. I know there are lots of different tools out there. I'm not knocking any other tool, but I've been using DSM tool for a very long time and it's what I recommend. So in DSM tool, you can easily set your break-even point and set your desired profit margins, and your products will be priced accordingly every single time. Alright, so I set my 10% profit margin in my DSM tool, so I get that 10% every time I make a sale in my eBay dropshipping store. Alright, so that's how I make my 10%, and I never go below 10% for no product. Alright, never ever go below 10%. So some people choose to go 5%, 2%, and then make some money back in cash back on the back end, which is what I'm going to be talking to you about as one of the ways you can actually increase your profit margins to up to 30%. And I keep saying up to 30% because I've gotten up to 30% profit margin on certain sales in my eBay dropshipping business before. All right, so once you have set your pricing and your desired profit to be 10% in your DSM tool, so every single item you sell, you're going to get this 10%. What you can do on the back end to actually increase your overall profit margins per month is that you can use what are called discounted gift cards. So a lot of people don't know about discounted gift cards, which is really weird because I'm always seeking out discounted gift cards, and discounted gift cards are great. So in some cases you can actually get discounted gift cards that are 10% discounted, 5% discounted, 3% discounted, but I've gotten discounted gift cards that are 10% discounted. Just yesterday I actually got a 10% discounted gift card from raise.com to use on Overstock. So I'm going to show you guys exactly where you can find it. So this is the website that I recommend to get discounted gift cards. There are a lot of other websites out there that you can use as well, but I've been using Raise for a while and I've gotten across their barriers to actually purchasing gift cards. In some cases, some people will not be able to buy gift cards from Raise. As you guys know by now, I have US details. I live in Jamaica, but I have US information. So I'm able to actually access raise.com to actually purchase gift cards. All right. So in some cases, some people outside of the US will not be able to buy gift cards on Raise. So you will have to seek out other websites to get your discounted gift cards. Just to scroll through, as you can see, Best Buy, you can get discounted gift cards, 2% off, 4% off with Bath and Body. Petco, 7% off. So as you can see, you can pay $93 and get a $100 gift card for Express, Uber, Petco. So those are just some examples. I know some of you guys are not going to be drop shipping from these stores, but as you can see right here, look at this one right here. Let me see if I can expand this. This right here, as you can see, is Overstock, and you can get up to 9% off on a gift card from overstock.com. So that right there is going to give you an additional 9% profit margins back in your pocket if you're running your eBay dropshipping business and you're buying from Overstock and using gift cards to fulfill those orders. So as you can see, you could pay $22.65 right here and you get a $25 gift card. All right, so you could pay $4.54 right here and you get a $500 gift card to use on Overstock. So that's one way of actually getting approximately an additional 10% profit margins back in your pocket from your eBay dropshipping business. So 10% on the front end, 10% using discounted gift card. And remember guys, there are several different sites that you can test out and try to see if they will work for you in terms of getting discounted gift cards. All right, so that's one way you can increase your profit margins by an additional 10%. So as you can see, that's 20% profit margins you can take home at the end of the month with your eBay dropshipping business, with the 10% from your sale and 10% buying discounted gift card. The other way you can make an additional 10% to increase your profit margin once again and get that overall 30% at the end of the month, or even somewhere close to that, is by using cashbacks. All right, so I personally use Ebates for my dropshipping business. Sometimes I have issues with Ebates. Sometimes it works perfectly. I guess it all depends on how much I'm trying to use per month. One of the downsides to actually using Ebates for your dropshipping business is that you don't get your money until every 3 months with Ebates. All right, so usually when I'm getting cash back from Ebates, I'm getting a pretty decent check because it takes up to 3 months before I actually get my money from Ebates. All right, so I've been hearing some dropshippers talk about top cash back. I've never actually used them before, but you should check them out to see if you can actually get a better value or a better deal from them as it relates to when you actually get your cash back. All right, so once again, as you can see right here, in some cases with Ebates, you can get an additional 10% discount in cashback. So 10% with cashback, 10% with discounted gift cards, and your 10% at which you price your items, and you can make an overall up to 30% profit margins on your product when you're dropshipping on eBay. It's not going to be in all cases. In some cases, you're not going to make more than 10-15%. It all depends on which stores you're dropshipping from, and it depends on what cashback is being given away on that day, and it depends on what kind of discounted cards you can get on that given day as well. But I've gotten up to 30% overall on a in a given month in terms of my overall profit margins. All right, so that is all I wanted to cover for you guys in this video. Really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by dropping a like on this video. If you have any questions about anything I just discussed, drop it in the comments and I'll be sure to respond. And once again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I'm always putting out great quality content to help people just like you to start, scale, and grow their online business. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.